From the minute Support Act stepped in and started batting for us, in a way they give you your dignity back. My name's Carol Lloyd. I've been in the music industry for 45 or so years. I joined my first band in 1970. That was Railroad Gin. What I had to do was somehow find a way to prove that I could rock as hard, do everything as well or better than some of the other blokes that were around on the scene. I'd been sent on a mission to Montreal, and I became really ill on the flight going over and couldn't breathe properly and all that stuff. Initially the GP said, well, you have all the symptoms of this really rare disease called pulmonary fibrosis, but it can't be that. It scars your lungs, it turns them into crackling. You can hear them crackling, it sounds like crunching cellophane. So it shuts your lungs down. They sent me to an expert physician, a respiratory physician, who said, look, there are two ways that we can go here. Either way, you've got months, not years to live. So my physician put me on a German trial drug, which I'm still on, and I'm still here. So here I was, looking down the barrel of some pretty substantial medical expenses, and in a relationship where we had a mortgage, which we still have, and my partner is on a disability pension, and I couldn't work, and the music industry is not famous for super and all sorts of stuff like that. And as time went on, our circumstances were becoming more and more difficult. So we were in a position last year where we had massive bills, in fact bills in excess of $20,000. It's hard to come to terms with the fact that you need help, and then it's difficult to get your head into a state where you are willing to admit to yourself that no, you needn't feel like a total bloody failure, which is what you do feel like. You feel like you've let everybody down, you've let yourself down. But I'd got to a point where I was actually quite, to be honest, quite suicidal, because you get to such a desperate point where you lose hope. And what Support Act did for us was not only provide a huge lifeline that pulled us from the absolute brink of the abyss financially, but in that process provided hope and a sense that we're not alone. When you feel absolutely alone, when you feel you've got nowhere to go, that is when you don't see any point in carrying on. And Support Act were our angels.